Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury Flake.
Trick or treat.
Get lost.
I can't find my bag.
You don't need it. I've got my door key. Now, come on, Tracy will be waiting.
You do think we're doing the right thing?
Oh, yes. Right, come on, let's stop a minute. Come here. Deep breath. Right, we are in control, aren't we?
I suppose so.
No, we are, Roy. Now, I know it's not ideal, but we're going to have a baby. Our very own child. Well, yours, really.
No, ours. And you are going to make a wonderful mother. And you are right. Marrying Tracy is nothing to what we're going to get in return. It's just that I don't like lying to the registrar.
You won't have to lie. You go in there to book a wedding. You're not already married. Not legally, anyway. It's not like you're going to have to say you're in love with her or anything.
Well, perhaps not today. But at the actual ceremony, I'm going to have to promise to love, honour and cherish.
Come on, best foot forward.
Hang on.
You mad, Tracy?
Yeah, then it must run in the family. At least I'm waiting till I'm divorced before I'm getting married again.
I mean, it really don't bother you getting tied to Roy Cropper when it's not even his baby.
Yeah, but only me and you know that. He thinks it's his.
You should tell Steve. No, actually, you've got to tell Steve.
I don't have to tell him anything. It's got nothing to do with him.
Got nothing to do with him. It's his baby. Tracy, you've gone too far. It's one thing telling Roy you're having his kid, but it's another thing getting him to say I do.
I'm not making him. This was his idea.
Really? Did he get down on one knee?
No, but I should have made him. That would have been a laugh. Oh, look, Peter. One of your wives is knocking on our front door. Oh, I thought you got cold feet. Right then, Roy. Time to make an honest woman of me.
Oh, I thought you were kids. They've been trick-or-treating all day.
Is Peter in?
I know, he's just running across the street now. Do you want to come in?
No, I can't. I've got Simon. He's sound asleep in the van.
Can I peek?
Yeah, of course.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine. I was just passing by and I thought I'd call. I wondered if you could look after Simon for a couple of hours tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, fine.
Good. I've got loads of stuff to do and he'll only slow me down.
Yeah, no problem.
I haven't dressed the optics yet. Never going to get that bar ready. Oh, I wish I hadn't thought of the wretched party.
Brings in trade, do parties. We'll have a full till tonight. I say we'll have a full till tonight.
And aching feet. Ma'am, somebody for you. Oh, you must be Terry. This is the tarot reader.
Psychic tarot reader. Pleased to meet you.
How do? You'll have to excuse me. I have a stew on the simmer.
I know I'm early, but I wanted to see where you're going to put me. Get myself settled.
Oh, is that because of vibrations and ley lines and things?
No, love. I want to make sure I'm comfy. If I'm going to be sat on my backside all night reading cards, I'll require a well-padded chair and good lighting. Have we met before?
Oh, I don't think so.
I get this sometimes.
What, like in another life?
I've got it. Used to be behind the bar in the rugby club, didn't you? I never forget her face.
There's no need to be nervous, Mr. Cropper.
I thought you'd be seeing us together, Tracy and yourself.
We prefer to see couples individually. It's quite in order. Now, can I have your full name?
Royston Cropper, born 21st September 1954. I live at 16A Victoria Street, Weatherfield, GM1 8AP. There's my passport, birth certificate and provisional driving licence.
Let's just take one thing at a time, shall we, Mr. Cropper? Can I have the name of your fiancée?
Tracy. Tracy Barlow.
Is that a full name?
I don't know.
It's all right, I'll ask her. Have you ever been married before, in this country or abroad?
How do you mean?
Your marital status. Are you divorced, widowed, single?
Single. I'm single.
A few days ago, I had nothing. But now look at me. Got my son back in my life. And touch wood, making headway with Shelley. I'd never hurt her again, Deirdre, ever.
Well, I should hope not. I'm glad Lucy's letting you see more of Simon. He's a lovely baby.
Yeah, he is. I've tried to talk to Tracy, about her baby. If it makes any difference, I think she's doing the wrong thing, letting the croppers have it.
She is being so stubborn about it. But that baby belongs with its family. Roy's not his family. Not yet. His bit only lasted a few seconds. That baby is inside Tracy, and she was once inside me, and that is family. It's hard for me, knowing that I'm never going to have any more kids. It's too late for me. But the thought of bringing up a grandchild, well, suddenly I had a purpose.
Hey, come on. You've still got a purpose, Deirdre. You're not past it.
Well, if Ray hadn't left me, if we'd stayed together and had more children, I could have had a house full by now. Getting everybody together for Sunday lunch, children, grandchildren, everybody squeezed round the table, shouting each other down. Family's important.
You've got family. Deirdre, I know, me and you never really hit it off at the beginning. But I'm glad Ray left you. Otherwise, you'd never have got together with me dad. And you've got grandchildren. You've got my Simon. And now he's back in my life, I'm just going to make sure that he never leaves it again. And I'm going to bring him round on Sunday. He's going to grow up knowing everybody who lives in this house. So you've got family, you see. Don't think you haven't.
Your married name is Preston,
Yep.
but you call yourself Barlow.
My maiden name is Barlow. I changed it back as soon as I could. Didn't want anything reminding me of that cretin that I married.
Have you got your degree absolute?
Yep. Yep. The holes in it are pin marks. Keep it pinned to the back of my door. If I wake up and think it's going to be a bad day, I look at that little piece of paper and I'm reminded it could be a whole lot worse.
I just need to check a few details about Mr. Cropper.
Look, I'm pregnant. It's his kid. We're getting married. I didn't smuggle my way into the country in the back of a lorry. I was born down the road in Weatherfield General. So just fill in your form and I'll sign it, OK?
Shelley, love. Hi. Oh, beg pardon.
I think she's upstairs.
Right. So you're getting focused, are you? Honing in on the astral planes, making contact with t'other side?
Actually, I was having 40 winks.
Oh. See, you couldn't do us a favour, could you?
A private sitting?
No, I don't believe in all that mumbo-jumbo, me, no. No, it's my lad Ashley. He'll be in tonight. His wife passed away earlier this year, and the memory of her is holding him back, romantically.
Everything all right?
Yes.
Well, we'll just post these notices and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Monday, 17th of November.
We'll see you then.
Our wedding day.
I need a drink.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury Flake Dipped. Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury Flake Dipped.
Oh, I put a spell on you.
Yes, Eileen.
Oh, you've come as a witch as well. And Janice. Oh, I wish your father covered.
As long as you don't ask me to supply eye of newt or tongue of rat.
Well, you could always cut out Peter Barlow's tongue. Will you just say that again? I just want Steve to hear that. Steve, come here, baby. Just listen to this, right?
It's a slightly unusual reading. You're going to be married to the same man for a long time, but there are going to be breaks in that marriage. Have either of you got jobs that take you overseas for long periods?
No, but could it be like we were married, and then we're not married, and then we're married again?
Don't give it away. You're not supposed to tell him out.
Well, it could be, but my money's on him working abroad for months at a time. Or... hang on. Have you been in prison?
What if I have?
Oh dear. Never mind. Your love's strong enough to survive. And I don't see these times apart being that long.
So who have you come as, Maria?
You know, don't you, Nick?
Yeah, Medusa.
Who?
She's in Greek mythology. She turned men into stone.
We saw a film about her in Canada.
Yeah, do you remember the midnight showing on the back row? One of the best nights we had in Canada, that.
Yeah.
Nick, please will you get me another drink, darling?
Oh, yeah, he'll have to, won't he? Seeing as you can't get your own because you're underage.
Maria. Right, what do you both want to drink?
I thought, what's the most frightening thing I can come as? They had no Les Battersby outfits, so I had to go with next best thing. Is Les at home? Oh, of course he is. He's gone seven-handed. Do you think if we all got together, signed a petition and took it to town hall, Les would have to keep his tag on for another year?
I wish we'd tag my mother. Or better still, lock her up.
Oh, you don't, me?
I do. Yeah, look, love, Karen's finished. Go and jump in before someone else does. Oh, I don't like. She might say something horrible. Well, then you tell yourself it's a load of old twaddle. Terry Shelley's next. Hey, I love.
Jack, what can I get you?
Pint of bitter, please.
Can't I tempt you to some Transylvanian stew? It's an ancient recipe that's been handed down from one humble peasant to the next, whispered on their deathbeds.
No thanks, I've had some type of onions. It's repeated on me, see.
You're not dressed up.
You've heard of the Bride of Frankenstein?
Yes.
Well, I'm the husband, Vera Duckworth.
Pick three at random.
Right, I've never done this before.
You'll always remember your first time. I'll be gentle with you.
Right. Oh, Death.
Right. Shelley, can I see your palms?
Yeah.
You've been very badly hurt, haven't you? Quite recently.
Yeah, I have.
Past couple of months have been bad ones. But that's about to change. A great weight's lifting.
All right.
You're too trusting. But you know that, don't you?
I suppose so.
You see this card? That's who you're going to be. A strong woman. Good in business and content in a private life. With a very deep love line. And see this mound here? It's very full. And when you're older, a lot older, you're going to look back on your life and see that you only really had one true love. Don't be sad about that, because not many people get one. But you will. One true love. Your soulmate.
Who needs a party, eh? When you can sit here with a few beers, a vindaloo, a good-looking woman, and the telly.
And later on, we can have our own party. On your bed springs.
That's what I like about you, Scylla. You think like a man. I could get to like this big time.
Shame it can't be like this every night.
It could be if you play your cards right.
How do you mean?
Well, we get on, me and you. It's like we're bonded.
We have, yeah. Like cement.
Ooh. I'm not one for biding me time. I've always said there's plenty of time for wait and see, when the maggots are eating you in your box.
Very true.
So, how about it? You and me?
Are you proposing?
Well, no, I can't, can I, on account I'm still married to Janice. But we could do the next best thing.
Get holiday home?
No. Live together.
With a brush? Whatever would folks say? Oh, I couldn't, Les. I've my reputation to consider. I'm joking, you great prune.
So, you'll move in?
I'd love to. And if they say it don't like it, it's tough. She can sling her hook and take that long, lank streak of bacon with her. Oh, this place is going to be our love nest. What's happened?
Oh, it's the meter. You've not got 50p, have you?
There you go. No. You're right, it's on me.
Oh, right. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Thanks.
It's only a drink, Peter.
Oh, I know, but I appreciate it. I reckon I've started to appreciate a lot of things these days that I took for granted.
Shelley, come here, you've got to hear this.
It's there. As plain can be. You're going to be married within the year to somebody connected to this pub.
You can't see that in 3 cards.
That's my interpretation. It's very specific.
My money's on Fred.
Oh, don't.
Or Harry Flagg. Or Ken Barlow, because he lives next door and it's connected to the pub.
Never heard such nonsense.
So, are you going to live a long and happy life? Travel overseas and be filthy rich?
Not quite.
Or did she tell you about the man of your dreams? They always do that.
Right, who's next?
Sit this out down there.
I don't want to.
It's only a bit of fun. This is my son, Ashley. He's not a believer.
Well, that's all right, as long as he's got an open mind.
Yeah.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Shuffle the cards and pick 3, whichever 3 you want to. Well, I could give you a long, rambling reading, but the long and short of it is, you've lost someone this year, in very tragic circumstances. Very sudden. You didn't even get the chance to say goodbye, did you?
I don't want to do this.
It's all right, love. I've had my eye on you all night, but I had to wait for you to come over. I'm not one of these that imposes themselves. She did love you, and still does. Do you want me to go on?
Go on.
I'm seeing the colour pink. A young woman. Name beginning with M.
Maxine.
She loved you. And she knows how much you loved her. But she's saying the time's come for you to move on.
You've been talking to people. You're a fake.
Don't listen to them. Listen to your heart, love.
You're full of rubbish. You're not fooling me, love.
That were marvellous. Shall I give you the 50 quid now, or shall I slip it to you later?
Keep your money.
You what?
I'm not a fraud. I saw that young girl as clear as I'm seeing you. It can be a curse as well as a gift being psychic. Can I have a glass of water, please?
Yeah.
The registrar asked me a question
Oh, yes.
about my marital status. I had to say I was single.
Well, yeah, you'd have to.
I didn't want to.
I know. But you are, legally.
I do love you, Hayley. You're the best wife any man could wish for.
It is impossible to drink right now.
Yeah, that was really meant to suck blood.
I'll tell you what, Nick, why don't you have a suck on my neck?
Right.
No, don't.
It's alright, Karen, I've been warned about you. It's all anyone said first day of work was keep out of Karen's grips. I wish someone had told me that.
Well, we did, love, just you didn't listen, and now look at you. I mean, you've already had a taste of what it's like being wed to, and you're just leaping in for round 2.
Well, it says a lot about the state of our sex life.
Oh, it says a lot about the state of his mind, love.
Hey, Steve, that hair looks good.
Thank you very much. Karen cut up a fake fur coat.
No, she never. I gave her a bag of cuttings before off the salon floor.
Good to the little lady.
Have you put other people's hair on my head?
You wanted to look good, didn't you?
Whose hair is it?
I'm not sure.
Do you know what? I think that bit's Rita Sullivan's, and you know what, come to think of it, Les Batter's been...
Yeah, and also Vera came in for a cut and blow before as well. That thing looks like her.
Are you telling me I've got Rita, Vera and Les hair on my head?
Jack.
Yes, sir.
Right, I went to the toilet, I washed my hands.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
And the white never came off.
What?
The white paint, it never came off. What am I going to do?
Don't panic. What paint?
I found it in the yard behind the bog.
Big tin?
Yeah, I painted it all over, but there was loads left.
Oh, dear.
What?
Well, that was the paint I got off Charlie West for painting my pigeon coop. Very hard wearing. Won't wash off.
Well, I can't say lies. What do people say?
What we're going to need now is a load of turps and a wire brush.
A wire brush?
Yeah. You've not paid all over, have you?
Well, but a certain region, yeah.
Well, that's a blessing anyway. I suggest you get yourself pie-eyed. And that way it won't hurt so much.
Looking after Simon tomorrow. It's only for a few hours, like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I think I might take him for a walk in the park. Hey, look, Shell, if you're not doing much, why don't you come with us?
I don't think so.
No, of course, I'm sorry.
No,
Don't be sorry. I mean, I'm glad things are better between you and Lucy. He's your son and you should see him, but... Well, let's not run before we come, okay?
No. I'm just glad we can stand here having a drink and a chat. Last few months.
Yeah, in the past. It's the future I'm interested in. See, the locals are enjoying their pagan festival.
Yes, you, however, have no need to dress up being evil personified, do you?
Thank you, Mr. Bigamous Heartbreaker. You're doing out on the 17th of November.
Don't know why.
Well, I was a witness at your secret wedding. I think it's about time you return the favour.
Are you kidding? Are you asking me to be a witness?
A couple of weeks' time, I'm going to be Mrs. Roy Cropper.
And what about Steve?
What about him?
When are you going to tell him it's his baby?
I'm not...
Tracy, he's got a right to know. Look, just drop all this wicked witch of the West act, all right? Because you're not as hard as you let on. You're having his baby.
And I'm marrying Roy. And as soon as this thing's born, it's his and Harold's. Steve doesn't need to know anything about this. What's he going to do if he finds out anyway? Marry me? Provide for wifey and babykins?
I don't know, but at least give him that choice to make that decision for himself.
No way.
Tracy, listen. Please just listen to me for a minute. Ever since Simon was born, and ever since I haven't been able to see him, you know, having a baby, it makes such a difference. It changes your whole world. Look at him. He's going to be a dad in a few months' time, and he knows nothing about it. It should be something that's going to change his whole life. He should experience things that he didn't even know he could experience. Don't take that away from him. I mean, even if you want nothing to do with him, don't take his child away from him.
I'm not going to tell him. Not now. Not ever.
Then you leave me no option.
What do you mean?
If you're not going to tell him, Tracy, I will.
Coming up in just a moment, a brand new series.
I'm not a trader from hell. These TV programmes don't do us any justice.
House of Horrors sets the record straight. Next. Then at 8:30 we take to the skies in Airline, and later, the men are fighting for freedom. POW is at 9.